Hey everyone, this is a quick behind the scenes clip. Hopefully, not too long, but I just wanted to give you some updates. I think the last time I did a behind the scenes video was 5 months ago, and I was in New York, and we hadn't even launched the trailer yet. And so I thought it'd be fun for me to share three reflections that have come up since I started, because I know that this is the accomplishment project, and getting a little bit of backstory on how this is all unfolding might be helpful for you. So, um, first things first, yay to 3 episodes. But my first reflection is that I guess I knew going into this whole thing that it was going to be a lot of work. But you guys, it's a lot of work, especially when you're doing it on your own. Editing, especially when you're a perfectionist, is slow. And there are so many features that I know that I still have to learn and utilize. But in the name of trying to get episodes out, I'm just doing the best that I can. And so it is a huge learning process. I feel like 3 episodes seems wimpy for what I've accomplished in the last 3 months. I guess 3 episodes in a trailer, but I'm trying to give myself grace. I do want more episodes somehow, but I think I just care so much about the quality and the narrative that I'm not ready to delegate this. I want to really own the process right now. And the feedback that I'm getting from people on the episodes seems to indicate that I'm on the right track. I'm getting good feedback. And maybe it's okay that there's only 3, because then people can actually take the time to listen instead of being inundated with episode after episode after episode. But still, even though I have done some good work, I feel still like I want to do more. So, my second reflection is I've been really thinking about what's next in terms of the accomplishment project. And I know I just got started with the podcast. One of the things that has been on my mind, obviously, the long term goal is to get another book published. I have been doing a lot of writing, some that you guys have seen, some that you haven't. Um, I'm trying to wrap my head around how do I do this journey different than the last book that I did, which I self published. So I actually got the opportunity to chat with Vanessa Van Edwards, who many of you know that I work with her company, Science of People. She's obviously had traditionally published books. She's got another one coming next year. And it was just great to sit with her and discuss some of the strategies behind that whole process. And it was a lot to take in, but it was so great to hear. And where I think I'm at right now is I think I'm just still so early in this podcast process that I just want to enjoy that right now. So, my next steps for at least the next year are to stay focused on content creation, writing articles, publishing podcasts, audience building, which we know that I love to do. um, but those are going to be the things that I am going to focus on in 2026 to just enjoy the ride as much as possible, because that has always been a huge anchor of this work. I don't want to publish a book that feels stressful and overwhelming. So, only if I can enjoy the ride, I will do what that is. Anything can change at any moment, but that's where my head is at right now. And the third reflection is that even though I was mentioning earlier, I've only done 3 episodes, I'm also thinking about, I just got my youngest into high school and trying to adjust to that schedule. I run a annual planning retreat every October. That takes a lot of time and energy. And there's just so many things that have been going on in my life. And so, in the process of my annual planning retreats, because I participate in the process alongside everybody who attends, but I came up with 2 themes. I've spend some time to really think about what these mean to me and how that brings me so much clarity on what I'm going to focus on next. And so, my first theme is strategic reinvention. I am realizing that I've been in business for 10 years now. I love the work that I do, but I think I've always been the type to just do things in haste and react. And sometimes it serves me well. But I think that my biggest pain point is I just get overwhelmed really easily because things aren't thought through with intention. And so I want to revisit my entire personal and uh, workflows and redesign them so that they're more intentional and impactful so that I can have more of an easy breezy life with everything that I've got going on. Um, and the second theme is energetic protection, which I feel like I have so much that I want to accomplish. And I learned a lot about myself this year and where I put my energy. And I'm realizing that I need to shift my energy significantly to focus on the things that are most important. And that is going to show up in me sacrificing things that I tend to do on default because I'm naturally good at it, but it's not what lights me up. Um, so I am 100% dialed in on family and work being the focus of 2026 for me. I hired an assistant who we're getting prepared to work together to help me do more. I have outwardly said to many of my friends that my social relationships are going to take a hit. So you might not see me as often, or maybe I'll be on social media and that's how you can stay connected with me. But I will be sacrificing a little bit of my social time in the name of more deep work sessions and all of that. So those are my reflections, and I think what you can expect coming into the next few months. I have committed to doing 3 times a month articles on theaccomplishmentproject.com. I am hoping to get 2 more episodes out between now and the end of 2025, which will cover the 2 final format options of the podcast episodes that I'm doing. I have 4 different options. And I will be making more asks to get participants to help me with my accomplishment project research. So when I ask, I will be super clear in what I need, and I need you to step up and help me because I cannot do this alone. So, those are my updates. I hope this was fun for you to see a little bit behind the scenes, and hopefully, I'll do another one too.